Hello, my name is Brad Clark. I am currently a member of Unity Church of Flint, Michigan, and I am also the president of the Board of Trustees at my church. 4 years ago, I finished serving 2 3-year terms as the board president, and I just began serving another 3-year term last fall. This June 10th will mark the 30th year since I first discovered Unity. Unity Church of Flint is the first church I have ever been a member of. I never attended church growing up and had only attended church a couple of times as an adult before I found Unity of Flint. The reason I can remember the date that I attended my first service is that it was exactly one day after my 30th birthday. That was also the day that my first wife moved out and told me that she was filing for divorce. The next day was a Sunday, and after a sleepless night, I got up and just felt a need to go to church. So I checked the church directory in the local newspaper and saw an ad that was different from all the rest. It had a picture of a seagull. I had no idea what type of church it was, but the service started at 11 a.m., which was a bit later than the other churches in the area. It was in fact also the closest church to my house, so that's where I went. The experience was truly amazing. The people were so warm and welcoming, and the message was perfect. It could have been written just for me. The message I heard that day was completely positive, thought-provoking, and useful from a very practical standpoint. It actually reminded me of a Sunday morning church show I would watch occasionally as a kid called the Church of Today show. Much later, I would learn that that show was produced by a Unity Church in Sterling Heights, Michigan. That Sunday, I also purchased my first copy of the Daily Word and received a pamphlet for Silent Unity. The Daily Word helped me get through the days as I went through the divorce, and Silent Unity helped me get through the nights. I still remember the first time I called Silent Unity. It was the first night I slept peacefully through the night. For several nights. I have never been a great storyteller. In fact, until about 10 years ago, I had a lifelong fear of public speaking. The first time I was asked to serve as the platform assistant, I said yes without thinking, but then I became lightheaded and almost started to hyperventilate after saying yes. The next Sunday, as I stood at the podium, I became dizzy when I started to read the announcements. My voice began to crack, but I made it through. Eventually, I took a class on public speaking at the local community college, and that, along with filling in as a speaker for my minister when he is called away, has helped me overcome that lifelong fear. I would have never thought that was possible a few years ago. Now, however, I never view any challenge as impossible to overcome. When those thoughts enter my mind, I just remember the principles that I've been taught at Unity. And I remember the fear I carried for nearly 50 years, but was able to overcome thanks to Unity teaching. My goal now is to help others overcome their fears and challenges, just as so many people at Unity helped me. Thank you.